Good morning, everyone. How are you? It's Laurie, and I am here to do your longer daily message for you. My lighter apparently is out of fluid. It's full. Why won't this thing work? There we go. I'm burning a little bit of basil here, or bay leaf. Sorry, bay leaf. Clear out the energies. Refresh the energies in the room. I'm also going to give a quick Palo Santo, if I can get it lit. All right, there we go. Got a little ember going. I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and having some fun. I hope you're having a beautiful day. Mercury retrograde is over officially yesterday. So hopefully things that have been bugging you will go away. That things will be better for you. All right. I'm going to point out this little octopus. If you are a visual, if you like to watch the videos, I have this little glass octopus, okay? See if you can find out where he is in the video. I'm going to turn this off real quick and put him back in. All right, now you get to look around and see if you can find, let's call him Oscar the octopus. Oliver the octopus. All right, so I'm going to move him around daily, and you can drop a comment if you want, or you can just find him and enjoy the process. Have some fun. All right, let's get into your message here. 2 of Pentacles, a decision to make. Both of them are worth your time, worth your effort. One is something you would do for somebody, and the other one is something you would do for yourself. So that's the decision. Do I give my time up to do this for someone else? It will benefit me. It will benefit them. Or do I do this thing over here that's for me that will benefit just me? I don't think it's... The problem with it being just for you is that it's not a problem. This is something important. So you're trying to weigh the importance of the benefits for each of you, you know? I mean, both things are going to be good. Whatever decision you make, it's a healthy decision. So it's not like either one is going to impact you negatively. It's just going to be where your heart space, where your brain takes you, you know, what you decide you want to do. All right, let's see if there's an obstacle to this, you making this decision. Justice. Ooh. See, you want to be as fair and honorable and loyal as you can be, but you also know you need to be fair, honorable, and loyal to yourself too. And that right there is the challenge. For you to decide for yourself which one is more just, which one is more fair. And I don't think either one is more so than the other. Again, it's just going to be, I have 2 choices. Both of them are equal value. I just have to make a decision and go with one. The other one will be on the back burner. Okay, for the most of you, whatever the one decision is that you don't go with, it's going to be on the back burner. It will come back around. It will be something that can be done later. And I'm hearing for some of you, it's a responsibility, and for others of you, it's a fun activity. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's on your mind. What are you actually thinking here? What processes are you using? What's affecting you, your decision-making processes here? Two of Wands. It's a tough choice. It really is a tough choice for you. And only in the sense that You're trying to be as fair and as balanced as you can be. I'm also hearing, I just heard for somebody out there, if you honestly cannot decide, to literally flip a coin, okay? Because either decision that you make, it's going to be a good decision. You will have maybe some sort of consequences here, but they're not going to be like negative consequences. They're going to be just more like, okay, I have to call this person and say, I can't do this today, and make other arrangements. Or if you're going to put your thing on the back burner, you may have to call somebody else and say, as much as I want to do this for myself today, I can't. I'm going to have to reschedule. I'm going to have to pass this time. Whatever it is, keeping in mind that this will come back for you. It will come back around. I am hearing that. Because this is, as long as you're being fair, it will come back around. Okay, and you can only be anything but fair in this decision. Now, if you're trying to make up your mind about something that's going to not benefit somebody else, and you had already committed to that, and then suddenly you've got a decision to go do something else, that's not what we're talking about here. This is something that you planned to do, you wanted, you were going to go for, you were going to buy, whatever the situation was. Okay, this has previously been predetermined. You've got two things going on at the same time. Okay, so a conflict of interest, not a conflict of interest, a conflict of timing, scheduling. You may not have been the one who scheduled this thing for you. It could be a work-related situation. It could be you were planning to go to a theme park today or tomorrow or this week, and all of a sudden somebody calls you and says, you're still going to babysit for me on such and such a day, and you're like, oh wait, maybe you already committed to that. Which one are you going to do? Okay, I see most of you doing this for the other person, but only with the right reasons, because you had priorly committed to it. Some of you, doing this thing for yourself, like I can only go and take care of this court issue on this date. There is no other choice, okay? I will do something to make it up to you if I can't babysit. Okay, you're not trying to back out of something here. All right, let's go ahead and see what the foundation of this situation is. What's bringing this on? It definitely sounds like timing. A crossover of schedules. I don't think anybody intentionally scheduled for these things to conflict. That's not what's happening here. This feels like something has come up or something that just cannot be avoided. All right, let's go ahead. Four of Cups. See, somebody wasn't paying attention. Somebody didn't put enough focus into something. And this is what caused this situation. Yeah, and I do get here that somebody's not going to be real happy, but it's not going to be misery. It's not Three of Swords. It's not Nine of Swords. It's not even the Eight of Swords. This just feels like, yeah, okay, I'll get around to that, or I'll have to put my time and energy into this now, and then I'll do what I was going to do later. All right, let's see what the immediate future brings out here for you. If you're new to tarot, which I do realize there's a lot of new people coming to tarot here on YouTube, please understand that these are general messages for a lot of people, and Spirit's trying to reach as many people as possible. And the best way to do that is through analogies, giving you examples of what the situation might be. But if it's affecting you in a different way, please understand that that's how the messages come out. It's not literal, okay? So please keep that in mind as you're watching. And it could be talking about one person here, and then by the time we get over here, it could be talking about someone else. And that's why you may hear me say, for some of you it's this, for some of you it's that. All right, let's take a look at the immediate future. Four of Swords. All right, so you make peace with this. You put it to rest. This situation's resolved. We have double fours and double twos, which double twos are fours. 444, Angel Book. Let's go ahead and see what we get. 444. Almost opened up to it, didn't I? Protective Magic. Your prayers are being heard. This number assures you that you are being heard. Your angels are guiding you, surrounding you, and answering your prayers of protection. It may be a time of struggle, decision-making that's difficult, but you are being led into the light by your guardians. So just take a moment to thank your angels for their protective presence in your life, okay? So something is going on here where you have to make a decision. You're asking, you know, hey, make this work out the best for everybody, okay? You do make peace with this. Even if there is disruption with the Three of Swords, you make peace with this. Now, I'm not getting Four of Swords or Three of Swords. I am getting Four of Swords. It's right here. But the Three of Swords, I'm not really getting. I just feel like it's more, I wish I could do both things. All right. Past influence, the Emperor here. This could be a work thing. Somebody with more authority. Somebody who you have to answer to here. So again, there could be a court situation, a legal matter where it's a matter of timing. You have to get this paperwork in now. You can't do this for somebody else because you have to physically be there or you have to take care of something here. All right, how do you see yourself handling this situation? Now, this could be a boss, a spouse, somebody else with some sort of bureaucratic authority, decision-making authority, a landlord, a court. I do feel it's more like an individual, but it doesn't have to be. Take it as it works in your life situation. If this is even affecting your life at all. Wow. Look at this. Overcoming the conflict. And look, Emperor, Empress energy here. One above the other. So you view yourself as being the Empress. Okay, I'm going to sit back. I'm going to allow this to happen. It's a challenge. I can overcome the challenge. I don't have to fight. I don't have to argue. We know who has the right to say it. And it's almost like they're looking at each other in this card that way. Like, yeah, you know I have the authority. Oh, really? Yes, really. So you're going to do what has to be done. You're going to handle it peacefully, compassionately, maybe even a little bit creatively. Maybe pull their strings or, you know, have a little fun at their expense. Your environment says it's going to work out. Again, the Eight of Pentacles here suggests it could be a work situation where you're demanded to be at work. You were not supposed to be at work, okay? And somebody else needs you to be at home to babysit. Or, you know, you were supposed to go off and have some fun with somebody. And here you are. You have to, you know, you got this other authority saying this is what has to be done. But it does work out. The Eight of Pentacles is successfully working through a situation. It does come through reflection, circumspection, thinking it through. You know, you're not just making a decision here. That's the Two of Wands. This decision is, how do I make the most fair and just decision that I can make so that this works out for everybody. And as I said, either decision you go with is going to be the right decision for you, because you are focused on doing the right thing, being fair, being just, being honorable. And that honorable is almost the first word that should have come out, because you're doing the right thing. All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on behind the scenes. So there could actually be someone around you. This is not a person. The Eight of Pentacles is not a person, but there could physically be somebody around you willing to help you, willing to cover for you, willing to step in to help things work out. All right. Let's go ahead and see what's going on behind the scenes here. In case you can't tell, these are some very big cards. I have very long fingers. All right. Behind the scenes is the Five of Cups. A little bit of sadness. You know, it's like, it's something that passes. It comes, it goes. The Five of Cups, it can be like regret, but I'm just getting like, ugh, okay. It is what it is. Everything has its season. Everything has its chance. And that's why, again, I'm getting this sense that whatever is going on here, you're not missing out on it permanently. It's going to come back up. It is something that can be enjoyed, done, taken care of again. Okay. Now, if I'm not talking, okay, let me clarify this. If you have a bureaucratic business dealing that you need to address, that's the decision you're going to make. I'm not telling you that. That's you making the honorable decision. You're going to take care of the thing that really must be taken care of. Okay. However, if you put aside having fun or taking care of somebody else because you had to do this, that thing's going to come back around. You're going to have another opportunity to make good on it. Okay. So you're not missing out on anything here. You may be for the day, okay, or for this particular chance, but it's going to come back around. All right, let's go ahead and see what we have here is the most likely outcome. In case you do not realize it, I am going to start incorporating a 10, 11 minute or less video every day, first thing in the morning, morning, noon, and night, 3-card draw. Okay, it's going to be less than 11 minutes if I can keep it under 11 minutes. But that will be for everyone. Anybody who comes across it, it's for them. So keep an eye out for this one. I think this is going to still come out at 6:05. So I'll put the other one out since it's so short at like 5:30 or something like that. All right. Outcome here, 9 of Swords. There it is. Boom. Fear. What's going on here? See, some sort of regrets. Fear. Fear is not real. Okay. It feels real while you're fearful. But if you look fear in the face and say, why am I afraid of you? You'll find out that it's a lie. You're not really afraid of anything. And that's exactly what you do, is you face your fear, you conquer it with a King of Wands. You overcome any fearful feelings. The Knight of Pentacles, stability is here. Slow moving. The Tower and the Lovers. The Hermit. And Ace of Cups. This is a new start. There's something beautiful coming in here for you, unexpected. You know what I'm getting is a gift from somebody for making the right choice. Yeah, this makes a happy home, happy life. Oh, 4 of Wands. Success. Achieving a goal. See, I'm getting here that you are afraid of hurting somebody's feelings. But it works out. Whatever happens here, it turns out okay. Now, you may be the one surprising somebody with an unexpected gift. Okay? An offering, a peace offering maybe even. to make them happy for whatever you couldn't do for them. Because I do feel like it's a matter of loyalty. You said you would do something, and you are the type of person who holds to what they say they're going to do. But this cannot be avoided for most of you. Some of you, you can make a decision. You know, it's not a legal matter. It's a fun thing that you want to do over a responsibility for someone else. And again, I do feel like this may have been a scheduling issue. Somebody else scheduled you in, or you didn't put something in your calendar and forgot about it. But you're going to make it up. It's going to come back around. It's going to be unexpected. So don't fret this. Do make your decision. Do not get yourself trapped in your head. All right. I'm going to get you an angel number here. We're going to get you your 3 yes or no answers. We'll do the letter dice as well. And maybe an oracle message. All right. That's for anybody who's new here. These are the things that usually happen during this particular reading. So if you like a particular thing, like these angel numbers, I do either or. Okay, I don't do both in the same one usually. I do oracle messages sometimes, and I do the letter dice. I try to do it every time I do this reading. Sometimes it doesn't get called for, but if that happens and it doesn't, and I catch on, I will do an extra little short, just roll the letter dice. So you can look for that. All right, 1, 2, 3. Keep your vision. Keep your vision. Your path is not going to look identical to anyone else's. Oh, we have the Hermit over here. Okay. That is what makes you and your life unique. Remember that as you stay the path that feels connected to you, that you feel connected to, the path will continue to lead you to alignment. Let your vision be as different as you are. So think outside the box. Know and understand that whatever decision you make, it will be the right one. Your path, is the affirmation here actually says, my path is mine and mine alone. When I follow my path, alignment comes naturally. So that means you're doing things honorably, as fair as possible, and you're being trustworthy and loyal. All right, we're going to get you an oracle message here. We're going to get you a spirit of the, spirit of the forest, or sacred forest. Yuppa, yuppa, yuppa. Okay. You have got Bluebird Spirit, happiness. Yes, be happy. Don't overthink this. Don't stress over this. This is card 7. Destiny, lucky break, good things happening. What have we got here? The spirit of the Bluebird says everything will be okay. Say yes to life and let your doubts dissolve. Do not wait until the future. Live your life fully in the present moment. You do not need to struggle or suffer in order for you to grow. You can grow in leaps and bounds and with a heart full of joy. All right. Let's go ahead. Oh, let's get you your 3 yes or no answers. So, if you're new, these cards have yes or no on them. They also have an oracle message, and you can take any portion of it that you want, or you can leave it, okay? And, take it in whole or in part, or however you want to deal with it. If you do not have any questions ready, please feel free to pause the message, this video, and start it back up when you are ready. All right. Let's go ahead and see what answer number 1, yes or no, is. We have no answers for today. Just kidding. Just kidding. There's always a solution, is what I heard. All right, here we go. Yes. That jingling that you hear is the tambourine of good luck. And it is soundtracking your ascent towards the pinnacle of your success. Trust your intuition because it is guiding you in the right direction, hooking you up or syncing your position with both stability and prosperity. Beautiful. Beautiful. So whatever position you are in, there will be stability and prosperity. Now that could have something else, you know, to do entirely, not with this message at all. It's your question, but I'm giving you the general reading information for the most of my viewers. All right, let's go ahead and see what answer number 2 is. Yes or no? Boy, I'll tell you what, ever since the Mercury, all the planets that were retrograde, some of them are moving out day by day. But Mercury retrograde being over, I am feeling like so much better, and I didn't think it was even affecting me this time. It's amazing. Answer number 2, yes or no, is a no. It says here that the warm wind of changes is blowing your life around 180 degrees. Means you're turning around, flipping the leaf. Favorable events are going to help you see your situation from a different perspective. It's not where you are looking, but what you see when you look. Your new perspective is going to provide you with a flurry of unexpected and unusual experiences. Look, joy and wonder follow. That's what the second time at least the joy has come out. Let's go ahead and see what the third and final answer is. Boy, that one came right out. It is a no answer, and it says you are about to awaken from the call of great deeds. But big victories are not far away. They will come to you naturally because you possess the polished qualities of a leader, that King of Wands energy. Your confidence in the future is going to strengthen. How could it not? You know, I mean, really, how could it not strengthen when you are so confident, when you're moving forward, when you're facing your fears? All right, let's get you a spirit animal, and then we'll do the letter dice. These are the large card spirit animals, in case you're listening and not watching. Which, for anyone who does not understand, there is a podcast version of this, so you can just put it on. You know, if you're on any of those YouTube's podcast, I don't think it's on any of the others yet. You can just listen in. All right, I was going to tell you something else, and I don't know what. For any of those who are interested, I do have a single level membership right now for $2.99 a month. You will get early release on any videos that I can give you ahead of time. Okay, so as soon as they're uploaded, like your week ahead or your month ahead or the next 48 hours, if I can get those to you before the normal airing times, I will do so for that, you know, if you are a subscriber. Member, okay? Oh, by the way, if you cannot find the join button, look on your screen, and if it says subscribe with a little plus sign, that's a new feature that YouTube is doing. So instead of just subscribing, it shows the membership, okay? That's where you would access it from. I did a whole video on how to... with screenshot and everything on how to join, and then they went and added that new feature right after I aired that message. All right, let's go ahead, and I appreciate each and every one of you who are members to this channel. It is a great way to support the channel. Keep it going. I've been doing this for 3 years now, as most of you are followers and subscribers for those full 3 years. I appreciate you. But for those who are new, I have over 3,000 videos here on YouTube in that 3 years, okay? So I have a lot for you to look at, a lot for you to hear. Please keep in mind I also have playlists. So if you did not know that, go to my channel and check out the playlists. If you're looking for love readings. And tarot is timeless. All right? There is no time frame. If you come across a message and you're called to hear or listen to it or whatever, it's meant for you to glean some sort of knowledge from it. All right, here you go. Card 17 in the spirit animal oracle messages. Crow spirit. Be a co-creator with spirit. All right, we're going to put the angel number down here and that one up there. So this is about you making healthy decisions, but also creating what you're seeking. 17 is an 8, and as we all know, 8s are about the balance within ourselves, infinity, harmony. All right, let's see what the message is here. Crow Spirit wants you to know why you think there is no magic in the world. Crow Spirit wants to know why you think that there is no magic in the world. Or do you believe that there once was, but it ran out, leaving nothing but ordinariness? Although conditions have become challenging for you, you have no reason to believe that everything you set an intention for is going to elude you. Right now, the outer world is shifting. Can you feel it? Maybe you are fretting about experiencing the results of some of your poor choices of the past. Crow Spirit is here to remind you that you can always course correct and get back on track and point your life in a direction you want it to go. Maybe you've been hit by a loss or a disappointment as a result of an event that had absolutely nothing to do with your manifesting. Yet, it may have shaken you to your very core. Crow Spirit asks you to trust that no matter the temporary outer conditions, things will right themselves very soon. The law of balance makes it inevitable that this too shall pass. So whatever's happening here, it's a temporary thing. It's not going to take you away from whatever you enjoy doing permanently. All right, let's do the letter dice. Putting my stuff away here. If you're new, whatever comes out, comes out. These are directly from Spirit. If it makes sense to you, if you hear a name that makes sense to you, a place, an object. Sometimes I smell or hear things that are resonating with the message or meant for somebody in the one of you viewers. Okay? If this does not make any sense to you, just let it be. It's not for you today. All right, let's see what we've got. Xena, Netherlands, Townsend, Kazam. Wasn't that like a cartoon hero or something? Kenneth, Nolan, Vince, Vermont, Jules, Kiara, Khan, 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 like short for Connor, Noah, Nathan, Utah, Felicity, Africa, Adina, Adam, Amanda, Asman, Alman, Larissa, Sadie, South Carolina, DC, Ricky, Racine, Racina, Ferry. I'm getting like Ferry, but then as soon as I said the word, I got an image of a fairy. So take that as it resonates for you. Fabio, Bowen, Banner, Enod, Enzo, Monroe, Maury, Dawson, Wicca, Waylon, Sweeney, oh, I heard Rory, Serena, Marissa, Warren, Narina, Neri, Verna, Vern, Devin, Sonny, Stephen, Laverne, Olivia, June, Tanzi, Letitia, Caitlin, Kathleen, Catherine, R-Y-N. My sister spells her name that way. Aileen, Duluth, Mammoth, Montana, Tram, Trudal, Arthur, Bethany, Brad, all right, that's it. All right, I hope you've enjoyed this message. Until our energy crosses again, I'm wishing you a lot.